And we are here to watch the live review. Welcome, Ellie, Austin, hello, Dante, Blocker. Sorry I missed your comment, dude. That was quite a few minutes ago, but this video was not live. But yes, hello everybody. We are here for the live review, and I realised I didn't swap the thing. Now we're here for the live review. I've really got to focus on how I shouldn't fuck this up every time I do this. Is everyone piling in? I thought Arsenal wanted to be first. Where is he? Because why not have a Pokemon eating a banana on the screen? Just why not? That is my main question now. Why shouldn't there be one on the screen? We shall begin momentarily once a couple more of you have 100% made it in. Hey, Sammy? Yeah, the idea, I don't really want to put wrestlers on the screen. But anyway, we are here today to discuss what happened on NXT tonight. Well, we kicked off NXT with William Regal making his way to the ring to discuss what he meant at the pay-per-view. Said he's got a few words got off his chest. He talks about how great NXT is, how he's been doing this for 7 years to get this to where it should be now. Going home in 2015, seeing his nieces. He said you deserve more. Karrion Kross makes his way to the ring. He's like, you're just weak. Say what you're going to say and get your ass out of here forever. Yeah, that's a no. And guess who makes his way to the ring? I'm sure you all figured that out. Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe makes his way to return to the wrestling ring. Oh, Jesus. Nice, Alan. Yeah, Samoa Joe then says, Mr. Regal says, I want you to be the GM. And he's like, no. I'll explain why. Goes on talking about how you're respecting everyone, blah, blah, blah. And then Regal says, Joe just said, why don't I be your enforcer? And he's like, okay, that's a good idea. I have two conditions, though. One, you cannot be a competitor. And two, you cannot lay your hands on anyone unless provoked. And Joe accepts and gets into the face of Karrion Kross and says, get out of my ring. And then tells him, TikTok, young champion. What an opening segment. What an opening segment that was to kick off NXT. One of the best opening segments I've seen NXT do in a very damn long time. Yeah, I generally thought that was very, very good. We then go straight to a backstage promo where the Grizzled Beckmans just called out Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher for the match tonight. Not much about that, really. But we then go to our first match. Imperium taking on Breezango. Imperium pick up... Oh, sorry. Breezango actually pick up the victory here, which was very, very surprising here. I bet they did, Alan. Very, very surprising with a roll-up, but then after the match, Imperium beat the hell out of Breeze and then put the Imperium flag on top of him. A very, very nice moment that was. You can even see that moment in the thumbnail. I picked some very good-looking pictures for tonight's thumbnail. Thank you, Twitter. We then go to William Regal standing in between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, who are trying to have a giant brawl. He's like, "You will meet at the Great American Bash." They start exchanging punches. Joe shows to separate them, and Adam Cole gets a little unruly, and he gets choked out by Joe. Joe says when he wakes up, tell him Mr. Regal expects a decision. Because apparently they can pick each other's opponents for that event. Not a bad little thing. Showing Joe that he's willing to get physical straight away was a very good choice in my opinion. Very, very good indeed. Yeah, that's what we liked. We then go to Santos Escobar talking down to Bronson Reed, the North American champion, saying, You're weak. You had to destroy me with a wall and flatten me. I'm coming for you one-on-one and I'll pick up again and I'll take the title from you. Yeah. Santos Escobar really needs to fuck off out of the title pictures in my opinion. His Cruiserweight Championship, the Longer North champion, he kind of just doesn't click with me. I don't know why. We then go to Trey Baxter cutting a promo saying he's all heart. He wants to prove he's the best. He decided to sign with NXT for a challenge. He faced Kushida. Kushida retained. To be honest, Trey Baxter, not a fan of Trey Baxter in the slightest. The promo was just meh. The match was, well, was good because Kushida was in it. But overall, Trey Baxter did not impress me in the slightest here. To be honest, he did he's talking about uniqueness, and then one of the first things he did was he flipped off the rope and then did the landing thing like Ricochet does. It's like, wow, you talk about uniqueness, and the first thing you do is rip off Ricochet's thing. Congratulations, bro. That's just a great way to get your name out there by being unique and copying Ricochet. After the match, Kushida and Kyle O'Reilly had a stare down. Next week, Kushida will face Kyle O'Reilly. I'll not be able to watch your NXT stream the same way again. Hey, you leave Togepi alone. I can replace Togepi if you want. Alright, I'll replace Togepi. There you go. Better? Yeah, then Frankie Monet made an announcement. She said, everyone wants more Monet. Oh, and then, yeah, she kind of had a showdown with Robert Stone's people, and then when he showed up, she kind of just changed the story. I know, I loved it, Landon. I absolutely loved it. We then just get to see the $1 million briefcase. Well, LA Knight was getting crowned. LA Knight comes out, starts talking about as a kid, everyone respected you, da da da. It was amazing to have you. Ted DiBiase put the belt around his shoulder. They shake hands. They laugh in the ring. And Knight's like, I have everything I now need. I'm about to drop what I don't need. Attacks Ted DiBiase. He's like, I'm truly the $1 million champion. And then Cameron Grimes saved him. Well, didn't do a good job of saving him. He got the shit kicked out of him beforehand. But hey ho. Overall, that was a very, very good segment. LA Knight just looks like an absolute bastard. And that's really how you need to book the guy. You can't be booking this sentimental baby face. That's just not what the guy is. I generally think they booked this segment really, really goodly, in my opinion. That he is. That he is. Abdi. I don't know how to pronounce that. Welcome back, RKH. Yes, Samoa Joe's returned from the Floyd and Logan match back to finally beat other people up. Oh, that referee really did look like Joe. We then get Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez cutting a promo saying that they want to be champions for the tag champions. Watch your South Candice and Indy. No, Renzo. Neither Dave or KK is here. Yeah, Alan. We then start seeing phone graphics throughout the night, like going up percentage. There's one at 11%, 20%. It's very, very intriguing. Probably LA. I think Dave's alive. Oh, God, I miss Dave. We then go to Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro versus Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Takai and Rachel pick up the victory. Overall, the match was alright. Wasn't too spectacular. Yes, there was a phone battery with percentages for vignettes tonight. It was very unique. So I'm assuming when they get to 100%, we're going to see a new wrestler. So that'll be pretty cool. Yes, after then we got to see Everrise talking about how their house got attacked by Hit Row, but they're still going to make repairs and destroy them. Yeah. I actually have no idea who that could be, Landon. Io Shirai makes her way to the ring. She starts talking. She says her next target will be Candice LeRae. Then came out and said, "We can't stand you. You've proven that you're not an unbeatable champion." And then Indy Hartwell attacks her from behind. Zoe Stark then came out to make the save. Yeah, overall, it looks like we're going to get a feud between Zoe Stark, Io Shirai against the Ways, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. I highly doubted Sami Zayn. He seems to be busy on whatever the fuck he's doing. I highly doubt Sami. It could be Daniel Bryan. I don't know why he'd be represented by a phone charging symbol, but it could be Daniel Bryan. I don't know. I mean, Sami Callihan would be a great champion, but then again, I thought it was going to be Joe, but that's not going to happen now. We then go to Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory chanting, "Joe, Joe, 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 Joe." Johnny's like, "It's great for you to be here. I saw what you did to Adam earlier. Just here to say that you are needed here." William Regal freaked out over a broken pencil, proving that he wasn't in charge. Joe's like, "Do me a favor and get out." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, bro." And then Pete Dunne showed up and Regal asked Joe to take care of this, which ended the segment. Oh God, it's so good to see Samoa Joe doing something that's not boring comment. Well, I don't mean boring commentary as he is boring on commentary, but commentary itself was just not good enough for a guy like Joe. Joe is much more interesting being an on-screen character than sitting behind a desk talking about the show. It's better to have him on the show. Ah, okay, fair enough, Landon. I missed that. Then we go to our main event of the evening. Tommaso Ciampa versus Timothy Thatcher. Sorry, Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher versus Zach Gibson and James Drake in a Tornado Tag Team match. This match was 4.5-star quality. Not 5, not getting 5, but this was a hell of a main event. Absolute action-packed tag team action at its finest. This was really, really good. Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher managed to pick up the victory in the end. It took a lot of beat down to get the victory, but they managed to win. Overall, really, really good match. Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa really work well as a tag team, so really good. And then asked about night one, William Regal said that things will be different around here. Regal and Joe drive away at the end. Yeah, I agree, Alan. They definitely need the belts very soon. Oh, yeah, it's MSK. I don't remember who the tag champions were, but I remember it was MSK. Yeah. Don't know, actually. That would be a great match. We might get that at like Great American Bash or maybe the next NXT TakeOver, which will probably be for SummerSlam, which will be in August. My guess it will be the next NXT TakeOver. Will probably be in August. And then there'll be one in November, which will be War Games. Overall, I will give that a show a solid 8 out of 10. I've got to say, this is the first time I can generally ever say this, and I've ever said this on a weekly basis for a weekly show. AEW has got a lot to live up to this week, because this NXT was absolutely fan-damtastic. And to be honest, I think this week may be the first time I ever say AEW was not as good as NXT, because that was one hell of an NXT. That has got to be one of the best NXT weekly shows that I personally have ever watched. I mean, it had great tag team action. It had Samoa Joe. Imperium stuff was good. I mean, there was no Dexter Lumis. That would have just made it even better. Unfortunately, there was no Dexter Lumis, but it had a tease. I mean, the only thing that to me was a downside was that Trey Baxter guy. But then again, Kushida had a good match and then set up for a really good match next week. So overall, this show was really damn good. Anyone else has any more thoughts on the show before we wrap up here in the next couple of minutes? Because I think we can get to 20 minutes and then I shall head off, go to bed, and we should be back for, I don't even know what tomorrow. We'll figure out something tomorrow. No, Dexter Lumis does not talk. He is a very silent character. Yes, wonderful plank. Yeah, obviously Impact's on Thursday. Friday, we're watching, I think there's hockey before the AEW again. I will just double check. I'm missing the hockey. Well, to be honest, I say I'm missing the hockey. I might just casually watch it on my own because it's going to be, and I might just, you know, just try and watch it but not stream it and just maybe watch it in bed because it is going to be a very late one. Freaking starts at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Hi, Alan. But yes, Friday will be a hockey game before we watch AEW again. Because, yeah, SmackDown's kind of meh. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching this live review. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know this is still, it's just another little live part after the initial stream. This is just kind of like bonus content, quote unquote, kind of thing. Fair enough, Alan. But yeah, that has been the show. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Thank you to anyone who's watched it after the fact. But yeah, generally, thank you everyone. Who put this? Yeah, it's just being really. Yeah, good night, Ellie. Good night, Alan. Good night, Landon. Good night, RKH. Abdi, Arsenault, Sammy. Thank you all for joining. Oh, and Austin. Thank you all for joining. We will be back tomorrow with some form of cool content. I might try and play a video game. I'm not sure yet because I haven't played a video game. It depends what I feel like doing in the evening. We'll do something tomorrow because there is no rest, and we will do something. But thank you all for watching, and we shall be back tomorrow with another amazing live stream. Thank you all for joining, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. It's alright, Alan. I appreciate having you in, man. It's been a lot of fun. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Peace out, everyone.